Hey everyone, welcome back to Feats of Strength. This week I'm going to be modifying the CJRB Crag pocket cleaver. Taking a step back from bikes just for a moment, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this episode. I'm going to try and do a little bit more of a stripped down, simple process video of this one. Less voiceover and more focus on the process. Last year I became pretty excited about the pocket cleaver style of pocket knives. I picked up the Pilar from Columbia River Knife and Tool. I've really enjoyed the knife, love its size, how compact it is. A couple of things I wish would be a little bit different about it. It's a little edgy and pointy. It isn't quite comfortable in the pocket. In my search for other knives of this variety, I picked up the CJRB Crag. Was pretty excited about it, but it's honestly a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And there's only so many uses for really big knives. There's something that's still basically a glorified box opener. I wanted to make a slightly smaller version of this knife for my wife for Christmas. There's probably not a lot of ladies watching this video, but I imagine most of you can attest to just how ridiculously small the pockets are on women's jeans. So I thought I'd have a little bit of fun with it and try and cut it down. Make it more compact, easier to carry. Seems like a pretty good contender. Most of the locking mechanism is up towards the pivot. One final note, I don't consider myself a knife making expert. The very little knowledge that I have is that when modifying this, I'm going to try very hard to not change the temper of the blade. The tip that I got is to try and keep it from changing to a straw color when you're doing any sort of cutting. Basically, as soon as it starts to change color, I've gone too far. So you'll notice that I'm going to go pretty slow on any of the cutting and grinding and hope to preserve the temper of the blade. Now, before anybody freaks out about me cutting up a perfectly good pocket knife, first of all, it's my tool. I'll do what I want with it. And secondly, I picked up a slightly different version just in case, and I figured it'd be fun. Why not? And here's where I screwed up. Well, not entirely. It was a lot more difficult to drill through the hardened steel of the plates on the handle than I thought it would be. A lot of people probably saw that coming. I ended up off camera taking the knife apart, going a lot slower on the drill speed, and did finally manage to get through. But I'll confess, I freaked out a little bit and didn't record that process. Wanted to focus on getting it right. That's it for this week. Really happy with how the little knife turned out. It was actually a really fun little project. Kind of fun to take a useful device and make it even more useful in a slightly different capacity. Thanks for watching. See you next time.